Hello and welcome my friends, my dear students. I am Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School and I welcome my dear students of Standard 3rd in today's science class. My dear little champs, welcome back again after a few days. I know it's been 2 to 3 days we haven't been in the connection of video lectures, but I know that this lecture is going to be very interesting for you because we are going to adopt a new format for it. So before I explain you what is the objective of today's lecture, I will give you 10 to 20 seconds for taking out the books. So you have to take out your rough books and pencil. You have to hold that both the things throughout the lecture with you. So I hope that you are taking out your books, and as you do in the class, you take out your books, you hold the pencil to write the things. In the same way, henceforth we are going to do. See, not only for today's lecture, I said henceforth means now onwards you have to carry your books with you. So whenever I ask you to take out your rough book, it should be there, or whenever I ask you to take out your science textbook, it should be there. Make sure before every lecture of science you have your rough book and textbook with you. So while I'm explaining you what are we going to do today, I hope that by then you will be having your books with you. So what is the objective of today's lecture is lesson number 3, question answers. As in the previous lecture, all the things of lesson number 3 I have given you, but question answers were left. See, this question answers you don't have to write it anywhere. This is just for your knowledge, just for your understanding. So while I'm explaining you question answers of lesson 3, you just have to repeat the lines I ask you to do so, but don't write question answers. And then from worksheet of chapter number 4, I'll ask you to write certain things, then you have to write it down. Okay? Lesson number 4, chapter number 4 worksheet. After lesson number 3, which we will do is soil. So this is the data and the questions from the textbook itself. No, nothing is from the outside. Okay? Now moving on to lesson number 3, question answers. Just listen to it. It is clearly written in the bracket. Don't write it down. Okay. So the first question is, why do people living in hot places wear cotton clothes? Hot places means the places where the climate is very hot. So severe hot we can say. So like climate is about 40-45 degrees Celsius. So why do they wear the clothes made up of cotton only? So if you have understood the lesson properly, the uses of cotton clothes, you must be having half of the answer in your mind. So let's see what the answer is. I'll read the answer, I'll explain you, and then I'll ask you to repeat after me. Please do it whenever I ask you. So now the answer is, people living in the hot places wear cotton clothes because cotton clothes are light and let the air in, and they also absorb sweat. So this basically is the answer. So people living in the hot places means the places where the climate is very hot, like I said, above 45 degrees Celsius or 40 degrees Celsius, it is too hot. Even if we sit, the people who have the habit of sitting in the AC air conditioner above 30 or 35 degrees Celsius, it is too hot for them. They might faint down. So what do they wear? They wear cotton clothes. And why? Clearly the reason is written. The cotton clothes are very light. See, I even showed you the cotton plant, where the cotton grows, in which plant it grows. So it is very light. If you hold the cotton, students, if you hold the cotton in your hand, you might not even able to sense it. You will think as if you are holding nothing, still if the cotton is there in your hand. Isn't it so? So the cotton clothes are very much light because it is made from the cotton. So, and they let the air in, means the cotton clothes are such that even if you wear, you will get the proper amount of air. Your body will get the proper amount of air. And in the worst case, still if you are sweating, like if you are doing any hard work, if you are playing, so if you are running from here and there, so still if you sweat and you are wearing cotton clothes, then it will absorb the sweating, the perspiration on your skin, and it will again make you feel very dry and comfort. So that is why people wear cotton clothes, especially when they live in the hot places. Okay, so now I want you to repeat this answer after me, students, just once. People living, I hope you are repeating, students. People living in hot places wear cotton clothes because cotton clothes are light and let the air in, and they also absorb sweat. Clear enough? Moving on to the next question. What kind of clothes do the people living in cold climate wear and why? Now we talked about the hot climate and what do people wear in the hot climate, that is cotton clothes. Now talking about the cold climate, if the climate is very cold, chilled, what do the people wear there if they are living near the cold climate? So here let's see what do they wear. Let's see the answer. So people living in a cold climate wear clothes made of wool, fur and leather because these clothes keeps us warm. As simple as that. Now the answer is very simple, students. Now here the type of clothes are given: wool, fur and leather. Yes, which we again get from the animals. Wool, I showed you the sheep, SHEEP, not SHIP, sheep. Okay, it is an animal from which we get the wool, the white color animal, if you remember, when I showed you the photo. Leather again is the skin of the animal, correct? So different leathers are available: leather bag, leather purse, leather wallet, leather shoes, etc. etc. items are available in the market made from the pure leather. Leather belt. So these are again made from the animal skin. Especially leather jackets are nowadays in a trend. People wear it to show off, correct? Those are actually very hot, keeps us warm. So that is the only reason why they wear wool, fur and leather clothes, because those are very thick, not of thin like a cotton, but wool, fur and leather clothes are very much thick, as if you are wearing triple or 4 layers. So they keep you warm even in the cold climate, correct? So this is the reason why do they wear the wool, fur and leather clothes. Now please repeat this answer once after me. People living in cold climate wear clothes made of wool, fur, it is not fur, it is not fur, it is fur and leather, because these clothes keeps us warm. Clear enough? Okay, moving on to the next answer. Next question. How should your silk and woolen clothes stored? You see, generally you keep your clothes in the wardrobe, your cupboard, your drawers or wherever you store. But here, specially, where can we store silk and woolen clothes? So the best suggestion will be given here. So let's see. Okay, silk which we get from the silkworm and wool which we get from the sheep. Again, both are the natural fibers. Okay, so the answer is silk and woolen clothes should be stored in the boxes along with mothballs or dried neem leaves. So here the special arrangement is given. How should you store silk or woolen clothes? See, they should be stored in the boxes along with mothballs or dried neem leaves. So why such answer is given? Because mothballs are the small balls of chemical pesticides and deodorants. So they are used sometimes to store the clothes as well. If you have seen that small white balls, it smells very nice. It smells fresh if we keep the cloths inside that. So even some of the houses, some of the women, they keep the woolen clothes inside of the bed. They have the special places in the bed and they keep the mothballs there, so as to keep the mice and rats away from the clothes. So this is how the woolen and the silk clothes are kept. So please repeat this answer after me. Silk and woolen clothes should be stored in boxes along with mothballs or dried neem leaves. Clear enough? Okay. Now students, please be ready with your pencils and books, because here lesson 3 question answers are over. I explained you, repeated it, and it was easy part of the lecture. Now we are moving on to the lesson number 4. First we are going to do is fill in the space to complete the sentences. Now you need to fill in the space. It is almost like fill in the blanks, and here you have to fill it to complete the sentence and to make the sentence sensible or meaningful. So let us see the question and let us solve it. Now here I displayed the question, okay, but you have to write the answers in your books. While I am reading the question, I am explaining the question, you have to write down the answers quickly. So if you miss the answer, that's it. Then you don't have to copy down the answers, because it will not help you in any way. Okay. Question is, the R dash, W dash and S dash help in breaking up of rocks. So here 3 things which helps in breaking up of rocks. It was there in your question answers as well, and it was there in your true or false, I suppose, as well. So I repeat the question. Please write down the answer if you know the answer, or if you think this should be the answer, please write it down in your book. The R dash, W dash and S dash help in breaking up of rocks means these 3 things, the 3 words, the first starts with R, second word starts with W, whereas third starts with S. So if you remember the answer, even half of the answer, these are the clues given. See, I have not kept blank, totally empty, correct? So these 3 words, if you remember. So if you have written the answers, let's see what the correct answer is. Okay, correct answer is rain, wind and sun. These 3 things are there to help the breaking of rocks. Okay, now please repeat after me. The rain, wind and sun help in breaking up of rocks. Okay, I hope that you are repeating after me, and I hope that you have written the correct answers. If you have not written, it's okay, just check your answers. That is why I have displayed the correct answers. Make sure that you keep the note of the things you have written, because then you have to send it to the follow-up teachers, to the homework teachers. So please do write whenever I ask you to write. Okay, moving on to the next question. Dad dash and dash also plays very important role in the formation of soil. Now 2 dead things, that is the hint, which plays a very important role in the formation of soil. Which are those two things? Dead things. Just think and write the answers. If you know and if you think that this will be the answer, please note it down, because then you have to click the photos of the answer and send it to the teachers, the homework teachers. Okay, I'll read the question one more time. Dead dash and dash also plays very important role in formation of soil. Okay, and here I'm going to display the correct answer. The correct answers for the blanks are plants and animals. So now please repeat the full sentence after me. Dead plants and animals also plays very important role in formation of soil. See, while you are reading this, it should not be mixed up. Information. No, information is different and formation is different. So you need to keep the gap in formation of soil this way. Okay. So now for those who have written the correct answer, congratulations, and for those who have not written, please take this answers into consideration. Moving on to the next question is, now question is up to uses of soil. So plants need soil to dash, and the last word of that blank is W. Why do plants need soil? So if you are thinking, think of the answer which ends with W, as at the end of this blank W is written. So answer must end with W. Okay, so if you are writing the answers, I'll read the question one more time, so that then you will get the time to write the answer. Plants need soil to dash W, and the hint is given, uses of soil. So let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is grow. Please repeat this sentence after me, students. Plants need soil to grow. Clear enough? Okay, I hope that you have written your answers as well. Again, the next one is the blank is on uses of soil. Let's see what the question is. Soil is dashed for many animals. Soil is dashed for many animals. So what is soil for them? So if you know the answer, actually this is very easy, because this was there in your question answers as well. So even in the two word example, if you remember, this question was there. So soil is dash for many animals. I hope that you have written the answers. Okay, let's see what the correct answer is. Home, H-O-M-E, home. Soil is home for many animals. Please repeat this sentence once after me. Soil is home for many animals. Clear enough? Moving on to the next question is, plants need dash, air, light and warmth. So 4 basic things which plants need to grow properly. 3 are mentioned and 1 is absent, which you have to guess the answer and write it down. So please write the answer in your books. Till then, I'll read the question second time. Plants need dash, air, light and warmth. So what do plants need? Okay, let's see what the correct answer is. If you have written the answer, please compare it. If you have not, please read it. Correct answer is water. Okay, so please read this sentence after me. Plants need water, air, light and warmth. Okay, these 4 things plants need it. Okay, next question is, to stay healthy, plants need to take water and nutrients from dash. So where do the plants get water and nutrients from? I repeat the question. Till then please write the answer if you know. To stay healthy, plant needs to take water and nutrients from dash. Okay, let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is soil. Obviously, soil will provide water and nutrients to the roots especially, and then it will go towards the branches and stems and towards the different leaves. So please repeat this sentence after me. To stay healthy, plant needs to take water and nutrients from soil. Clear enough? Okay, moving on to the next question. The dash use the sun and the air to make food for the plant. So what takes or what uses the sunlight and the air to make the food for the plant? Which part of the plant makes the food for the plant? This is very specific question. So if you know the process of photosynthesis, you must be knowing this answer. I'll repeat the question. Till then please write the answer. The dash use the sun, that means sunlight, and the air to make the food for the plant. Okay, so let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is leaves, specifically green leaves. Okay, green leaves uses the sunlight and the air to make the food for the plant. The next question is, the dash absorbs water and hold the plant in the soil. I'll repeat the question. Please write the answer. There is nothing to be explained because this is very easy question. Please write down the answer for this. Okay, question, I'll repeat it. The dash absorbs water and hold the plant in the soil. Now what is this? Let's see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is roots. Roots are the one to absorb the water, correct? When you sprinkle the water and then when the soil absorbs it, it goes to the root and root absorbs that water and then generates that water, provides that water to the stems and then to the different parts of the plant. Okay, please repeat this after me. The roots absorbs water and hold the plant in the soil. Clear enough? Okay. Next question is, the dash bring water to the rest of the plant. Now which part of the plant serves the water to the different parts of the plant? So I'll repeat the question. Till then please think of the answer and write it down if you know. The dash bring the water to the rest of the plant. If you sprinkle the water and if it root absorbs the water, which part gives the water to the each and every part of the plant? Correct answer is stem. Okay, please repeat this after me. The stem bring water to the rest of the plant. Okay, now moving on to match the following. The first match the following is match the following uses to the given pictures. So let me just read the part A and part B, that is uses and pictures. To build houses, to grow plants, to make things as home for some animals. So I think that this is very much easy for you because pictures are clearly given. So first one is to build houses. So what do you think? This picture, first picture is the soil used for to build the houses? No, I don't think so. Then this picture, No, it is it seems like it is made, some kind of utensils is made, so to build the houses. So it is clearly seen from this picture that this is the house. So to build the houses should be matched with this, isn't it so, students? So you have to just write 1A, 1B. That means clearly you have to write if this number matches to this alphabet or not. So I hope that you are noting down. If the answer for 1 is A, write 1A. If the answer for 1 is 1B, then write 1B. Similarly, the next question is to grow plants. Now, this picture shows to grow the plants. No. Do this picture shows you that the soil is used to grow the plant? No. This one, yes, definitely this picture shows that this soil is used to grow the plants. Correct? So if this is the answer according to you, then you should write 2A. Okay, moving on to the next question. To make things. Now, to make, see, first and second picture is already utilized, is already done, is already matched. Now you have to pay attention carefully here on C and D. To make things. Now this picture shows to make things soil is used. No, definitely not. This picture shows soil is used, that this clay is used to make the things. So 3D. And obviously the remaining one as the home for some animals. If you can see that these animals are taking the shelter, correct? So this is the home. So 3D and 4C. Now let's see if the correct answer is in the sequence which you have written or not. See, 1B, 2A, 3D and 4C. If you have written the answers, please check the answers. 1B, 2A, 3D and 4C. Okay. Now next match the column is column A, column B. Column A is remains, nutrients, fertile, manure. So you have to match the definitions with the perfect keywords. So first definition says that animal wastes that are mixed with the soil to help plants grow. So this definition matches to the nutrients, fertile, manure. Where? Again you have to write 1A, or if you can say that if the answer for A is 1, write A1. If the answer for A is 2, then write A2. If the answer for A is 3, then write A3. So you have to read that carefully. Then second definition is small parts of the dead plants and animals. So can you say it is remains or it is nutrients? Third definition is materials present in the soil which are useful to the plants. And the fourth definition is soil is said to be fertile when plants grow well in it. So see, clearly fertile is written, so it has to something to do with this word C, which is fertile. The clear definition is given. C. So you have to write C4. This is one example I have given. So I hope that you are noting down the answer, student. What will be the correct definition of remains, correct definition of nutrients, fertile I already solved. So this one is gone, and word D is manure. Even if you have matched 1 or 2, let's see what the correct answer is. Column A remains as it is. Column B will be changed. So the correct definition for remains will be small parts of the dead plants and animals. It is called the remains from which humus is created. Definition for nutrients will be materials present in the soil are useful to plants. That will be the nutrients. Word C is fertile. So fertile here it matches with soil is said to be fertile when plants grow well in it. Okay, so fertile, the definition is very clear. Whereas if you see manure, animals wastes that are mixed with the soil to help the plants grow well, that is called manure. Clear? So I hope students you were also writing and solving and repeating the sentences whenever I ask you to do so. Now with this I end my today's lecture, and thanks for watching the video lecture and cooperating. And at last I would say that whatever you have written, please send it to your follow-up teachers, the photos of whatever you have written of that page, so that we'll come to know that whether you have done your work properly or not. Thank you. Goodbye.